Hi lovely Scorpio, how are you doing? So this is the February horoscope. This is going to be the main transits for the month. So if you would like more specific transits, then you can watch my weekly horoscopes, which are a lot more in detail of the small finer things that are happening day to day. But let's just get into it because March and April is going to be a lot going on. So February is actually a little bit nicer. So 1st of February, Venus in Pisces conjunct Neptune in Pisces in the 5th house. Very lovey-dovey energy and lots of manifestation energy with that Neptune spirituality, with Pisces, which is the subconscious mind. You could manifest better dating opportunities or some kind of creative pursuit, or you could feel really connected to people on this day, especially if you've got children. I would use this kind of amorous bond from Venus and Pisces to really connect with other people. 4th of February, Venus enters Aries in the 6th house for you. Venus is in its detriment in Aries, so it won't be as lover girl as Venus in Pisces, for example. However, it is very stand up and fight. It's very aggressive. So this is a great energy for speaking up for those that you love. And in the 6th house, you could manifest better physical health or work environment, or find that a partner or someone that you like is actually really helping you out with your career or your physical health. 4th of February, Jupiter goes direct in Gemini in the 8th house, so it's no longer retrograde. This is fantastic luck until the 9th of June with investments and both emotional and physical intimacy. So you could see a boost in financial opportunities or making the right type of investments for the future, like going on trading 212 or whatever and just being like, yeah, this is a good thing to do. I'm going to do this. And since Jupiter is the planet of expansion and abundance, you could also use this time to manifest and try your luck with love with that 8th house, with trying to be more intimate with somebody. And that could be escalating a physical intimate relationship, or even maybe trying to get a more emotional connection from it and getting luck from that. 12th of February, we have a Leo full moon in the 10th house. So you could be letting go of the mundane or some kind of facet related to your career. I don't think this is like leaving a job, because this full moon doesn't seem super sensitive to me, but I think it's more like you are maybe pivoting direction or field with your career, or just letting go of some kind of project or facet of it. For some of you, could be leaving, but I see that more as your choice, especially because Leo is masculine and very sort of like positive, so it seems like it's more your choice. 14th of February, Mercury enters Pisces in that 5th house, which is a really good time to really speak with love, especially with Jupiter in Gemini. Good conversation with dates, like having a good date with your children if you have any. And although Mercury doesn't go well in Pisces, kind of like Mercury in Sagittarius, it's a bit all over the place. It is a really good time to try and focus on articulating as much as possible and getting your point across, and kind of being that phrase, a man of little words. It's kind of like saying what you need to say in very small phrases and not waffling on. 18th of February, Sun enters Pisces in the 5th house. So harmony and really nice moments with dating and children, or, really feeling good about having fun, traveling, creative pursuit like a hobby, or maybe even trying something different under that, because Pisces is very creative, tends to be like actors, painters, artists and singers. So it is very sort of like a very creative sign. 23rd of February, Mars is direct in Cancer in the 9th house. So Mars has been retrograding in Cancer, which has been pretty dicey, not very nice and very sensitive for a lot of people, but now it's direct. It's a little less frustrated. Mars is in its fall in Cancer, so it's still not a good place for it to be, but you could find yourself feeling less frustrated or passive aggressive with study, travel, or your own spirituality and your own development and self-growth. 27th of February, Pisces new moon in the 5th house. This is a really good time to manifest better relationships with your children if you have any, children if you don't have any, creativity again, and maybe going out in the world and dating and having a nice date with somebody. So, Scorpio, let's get a tarot card for the month. We have got the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I think that Two of Cups in reverse is not necessarily like related to love, because there's nothing in astrology. It's like, yeah, breakup energy. I think this is actually related to the Leo full moon in the 11th house, just like letting go of somebody that you're close to. It could be like a best friend or a friend that you've really come to know. But also this is about not really seeing eye to eye with somebody and not having that mutual reciprocity. So again, this could be why you're going on dates or leading to some feeling of letting something go with somebody close to you. It's not really very good to have it. It kind of gives divorce energy, but you know, there is an element of letting something go there. I think that's related to the Leo full moon. But, you know, I think it's also linked to this feeling of that we have a lot of fifth house energy with dating and creativity. So you could be rejecting, you know, commitment, because Two of Cups is all about a union. It's normally like an engagement or a marriage. So you could be rejecting a traditional commitment and going more towards a fun kind of dating commitment. There's a couple of routes that could go down depending on who you are. So take what resonates, but generally I see that more as rejecting the tradition of commitment. So Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed that reading, and if you did, I would really appreciate a little like, but you don't have to, I don't really mind. And I'll move on to Sagittarius.